Look, if you're having a party and you plan on inviting Silva, I need to be announced just like this. This is an episode of Heroes and Monsters, and I introduce to you the hero Triss. In this episode, we see that Klein has embraced his Seer role to the fullest extent. He's tasked with finding a missing person, and it's almost like he projects himself into that reality and helps guide the gentleman back home to his family. This gentleman was caught in a supernatural disaster of sorts, and everybody's trying to figure out what caused this. Klein is no longer acting, he is a seer, and he goes into this person's memories and sees none other than our favorite person, Triss. Unfortunately, memories alone are not enough to convict a person who's touted as a hero, so Neil and Klein have to do a little bit more digging. So they use this mystical elevator to go down to the Tingen Underground, and let me just say, we need to pause for the beauty of this animation. Like, Lord of the Mysteries knows what they're cooking. So we pretty much find out that the Church of Evernight Goddess knows a lot, but their knowledge is restricted, and they're not fully aware of all the paths and the sequences that come with them. So they get enough information to go ahead and arrest Triss, and this is how this whole action sequence starts. Triss is no joke. He's only sequence 8, but he got parkour skills beyond belief. They do all that, and somehow, someway, Triss finds a way to disappear to thin air. And here we find out a little bit more about the Assassin's Path. You see, the Assassin's Path is under the Demoness Sect, and as you guessed it, all the top brass in the Demoness Sect are female. Triss is sequence 8, and this lady has the information for sequence 7, which is called the Witch. After all this, we pretty much have a training arc where Klein is like, life's sweet, I go to the divination club, I go to the tarot club, we have fun, I'm that guy, I'm learning about being a seer. But then they find out that Triss has reappeared, and this is where things get extra spicy. So Triss has taken the sequence 7 potion, and if you can't tell, there's something very different about Triss. Triss is no longer a man. I would never want to be isekai'd into this world. Not only must you act the path, but you might even have your gender swapped. All that being said, the trade-off is kind of worth it. Triss is now 3 times as strong as he was when he was sequence 8. He's taking on 3 Beyonders like it's nothing. This episode just brings up even more questions for me. Like, it's clear that you must make sacrifices to become stronger, but swapping genders was just not on my bingo card. I ain't mad though. This episode, you also see there's so much unknown between the different paths. This particular scene is hilarious because Dunsmith comes to the conclusion that all the top brass in the Demoness Sect were probably men. Look at bro's face. I'll be honest, I'm loving the slower pace. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I know that they are going to cook this show. How did you feel about this episode? Leave me a message in the comments, and don't forget to follow me for daily anime takes. Silva out.